Okay, so last time we ended up coming across Fran and Balthier, and then having to fight them because apparently Balthier had designs on destroying the next big crystal thing that I forget the name of now. The Arlith, I think it was. And yet we did end up beating him, and then we ended up in some alternate reality or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I noticed after last time that there were a couple more random encounter things that the two that are not the monster melee, it was the summoning one, and I forget what the other one's called. Those give I want to remember what these things are called again. It was more Auracite. So I ended up doing those, getting the Auracite from those, because who knows if I would have had access to them later. And then redid the Balthier fight, which took a couple tries. But hey, a couple more Auracite for the road. I'm hesitant to use them on Ultima right now. Because we don't start with level 3s right offhand at the start of combat. So that is a decision that I would definitely have to make if I wanted to do that. All right, so there was one here, but it's a monster melee, so it would just be for experience and resources. But we have the Netherwood, dark forest of the Yari, where shadow and shade chase through perpetual twilight. Shifting trees and softly flickering stones animate this surreal wood. Mission 7-1. Never alone. What is this place? The island of the Yari, I should think. The land beyond the summoning gates. How did we get here? When Balthier destroyed the Arlith, there was a blinding light. That light must have guided us here. But why would he do this? It did seem like he had his reasons, but he didn't feel like telling us what they were. I don't think Balthier was trying to destroy this place. Because he is your friend? I'm sure he must have had some reason. Where's everybody else? We must look for them. Come on, kites. Okay. Penelo, Leod, Philo, kites! I guess they can't hear me. If you can hear me, then help me fight our way to each other. Defeat all enemies. All allies must survive. Alright, so... Neutral... All neutral, okay. So, in this case... Was there... Does not contain summoning gates, so there's no reason for me to go into... to use any 3s. As such... This is probably fine as is, then. I can't let anything happen to them, do you hear me? Aura Sight. Wizard's Robes. See, this makes me nervous because I'm not sure what what I should prioritize. At least they're not actively coming at me yet. Blood Sword. Those are ranged, which they would, I don't want to send Lead over to them, because that would end badly. But... oh, well. Oh. So there is treasure there. Okay. Boy, am I tired. Since Vaughn's not here, I guess it's up to me to watch out for you. Don't worry, I won't let anything happen. Okay. Looks like they're okay. Alright. Penelo, Lead, are you alright? Vaughn, where are you? They're alright. Come, we must move on. Oh boy. I want this treasure. Mountain gear, alright. The only thing I'm missing out on is that, which is fine. And there we go. What happened to them? Something heavy-handed, I know. I'm sorry. What do you mean, sorry? Who do you think you are? Oh my! Well, I mean, I have a quickening on hand. Might as well. I'm coming, Penelo. Mission complete. Medallion of Fire, mountain gear, wizard's robes, and a blood sword. Alright. Hello? Definitely save that. I was worried with the party split up like that. I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Wait, no! Mission 7-2. Reminiscence. And now Vaughn's gone. Vaughn's here in the forest too, right? You can be sure he's off moping somewhere. He's useless on his own. I hope we find him soon. Find Vaughn. All allies must survive. He can't be far. Let's go. Finding Vaughn. Examine the flowers blooming in the forest to open new paths that may lead to Vaughn. Oh. So I didn't have any opportunity to do anything, huh? Oop. More recipes. Treasure? Not much of a treasure, just some musty old book. Might as well take it, just in case. You're not supposed to say that. Vaughn is. Oops, my mistake. Okay. Okay, I see where he's at. Now, look to see if there's any other... There is that treasure there. Okay, good. I mean, you wanted to come at me so bad. Oh, right. It was examining the flowers. But, thankfully, I could take advantage of the fact that I had range in a couple different forms. Might as well grab that while I'm at it. Oh, the funny part is I could just take these enemies out from a distance and it won't even be... They won't be able to get to me. You don't think anything happened to him, do you? He wouldn't just leave us behind, would he? You know Vaughn. He'd never leave any of us when we're in trouble. That doesn't mean he won't get a good scolding when we find him. Alright, what's... okay. Dude. There. There we go. Thankfully, these fights are rather simple. Which is good. Oh, there's treasure there, too. Since I presume... that I won't have access to this stuff after this is done. No reason not to grab this treasure while I still can. Bomb crank. I don't understand. I feel a pain in my chest as though a spear has pierced my heart. You miss Vaughn, don't you? When you lose something, someone important to you, that's how you feel. I see. So even in loss, there is something to be found. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were making a joke. Some more armor. I hope it'll let me scavenge this before it triggers finding Vaughn. Oh. Mistakes were made! Okay, good. I got within... I sent the right person. I sent the right person over to activate that, leaving you in jump range. That could have gone badly. But it looks like I can only have one of those active at a time. That makes sense. Now that I've seen it. Okay, it didn't trigger... I didn't get too close to Vaughn to trigger that. Okay. All right. Except he's gone? Where is he? Vaughn! We must continue our search. This is the realm of the Yari, a place where anima is given form. I don't think that's Vaughn. If we are to find Vaughn, we must believe that we can. We must will it. I too wish to find him. You do? I believe I have found my purpose. Mission complete. Whole bunch of stuff. Can I start equipping some of these things now? We're gonna go on ahead. We'll wait for you up there, Penelo. Vaughn, can you hear me? I know you've got your doubts about Balthier, the Judge of Wings, the Angel, well, everything. But you don't have to face those doubts alone. Ever since we met, you haven't done anything but get me in trouble. So if that's what you're worried about, don't. I'm used to it. I've never told you this, but sometimes when we're flying, I get scared. But it never lasts, because I know you're with me. But without you, I could never fly. Hello? You're back! Happy times. Where have you been? And everyone is back together again. Good. Okay. Now for seeing what I can... Craves enemy HP. It's not an improvement, unfortunately. That... Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the defense. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not an improvement. That is. There. See, that's a big improvement, but it does have a weakness, and that worries me. I just have to pay attention to when the enemy's using water. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Stamina, but I do gain defense. That's good. Alright. How much R-Sight do I have now? 6. What was this one? That one. Okay. So I've got the arranged for all 4, which is the one I'm most likely to use for the 3. Or at least for as long as I can only have 1 3. I'll go ahead and at least... just so you're there. And I guess I'll just do a wait and see on anything else right now. Is there anything new in here? No. Ah, wrong button. Is there anything? Just a monster melee, alright. The end of dreams. Currents of dense mist coil and whirl here, where Vaughn first awoke in this realm. Vespertine light stirs a longing for home. I want to believe Balthier, but how can I forgive him after what he did? I felt like I needed to do something, but I didn't know what. I got so caught up in my own problems, I wasn't there when the rest of you needed me. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like you at all. None of us should try to bear our burdens alone. We all have to take the bad with the good. Kind of like your cooking. That's just going to be the running gag on this, isn't it? I thought you said you liked Vanello's cooking. What do we do now, Vaughn? I'm going to start by giving Balthier the benefit of the doubt. Once we get out of this place, we'll see what he has to say for himself. You are really Vaughn, aren't you? Of course I am. Who else would I be? Just making sure. You know, Vaughn, I'm sure glad you found us. If we'd lost you, I don't know what we'd do. I'm not buying this act for a minute. Sure is good to have you back. I felt a little weird ever since we got here. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like I feel something else inside me. That voice did say something about anima taking form here. Who knows what could happen in a place like this? Yeah, maybe that's it. It just seems like everything we feel is so much stronger here. So what is this place? Didn't you hear the voice? It said it was the world of illusion, the home of the Yari. You heard it too? Uh-huh. At first I thought it might be you. Whoever it was, I don't think it was the Judge of Wings. Neither do I. There was a gentleness in the voice, and something familiar. You've helped me discover a great treasure, Vaughn. A treasure? My anima. It is difficult to explain. It's as though a small flame burns from within me. I think you explained it just fine. All right. You ready to get going? Yep. I think there's something wrong with me. What do you mean? Well, up until now, I'd have given anything to explore a place like this. But now, I don't know. I guess I'm worried about you and the others. Aw, you're just a big old softy, aren't you? All right. Illusion's home. Waves of mist radiate from this secluded spring, lapping at the blooming flowers of remembrance. Herein all creatures revisit their home. It is the place of birth and return for all Yari. Not a big area. 7-3. Where the heart lies. Oh my, yeah. At last you've come. This is the realm of the mind. Our world. Fellas? Are you the one who's been doing all this? Forgive me, but I needed you to hear our tale. Then why didn't you just tell us what you did, getting inside our heads, toying with us? It isn't right. Objective, endure the attacks of the Yari. At least one ally must survive. Does contain summoning gates. And 3 different types. Let's see, what do I... What would I put in on the 3? Something resistant to lightning, at least. Or strong against... Let's see, what's the... Okay. Go ahead and save. And let's go. You have to stop this, fellas. Sorrow, anger, the joy of living. We feel none of these. We are, as Medea said, imperfect, incomplete. We don't want to fight you, please. I am an illusion born of Medea's anima, a beast no better than any that wanders the land. I am beyond control. Then we fight. It is the only way to free him. It just said endure. This is the world the Yari call home, a world of illusion. It is a world created by the Auroliths, made real by the stolen anima of the Angel. When the anima is tainted with evil, we become beasts. The Angel gained the power to summon so they could fight the beasts that preyed on them. And with each summoning, the stone consumes more of the summoner's anima. But how? To summon the Yari, you must surrender a piece of your anima. Do this long enough, and you will have none left. You will succumb to the same fate as the Angel. This is the truth behind the stones? I am shaped by Medea's anima. That is why I am a Yari. Hear my plea, while there is still time. Defeat Velis! Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Oh boy. That's them dealt with. Incoming! Down you go. Thank you. Mission complete! Kites learn charge. Lead learn crimson wings. Good. 3 more Aurosite. Haha. Velis. Pinello, please come no closer. Your anima can't be gone. It can't be. You want to help us. I know you do. No, Pinello. You are not the ones I'm trying to help. Great Fiel Thanos, grant unto me your power. Fiel Thanos, who holds dominion over this world, claimed Midia's anima. To wrest away the last shred of emotion left to her, he had her summon me. He did this well knowing the imperfect, incomplete creature I would be. Since ages past, Fiel Thanos has used the Arliths to harvest the anima of the Angel. The harvested anima find rest here, in the world of illusion. Angel and Yari both slaves to Fiel Thanos' will. So then, you brought us here to help free Midia from Fiel Thanos? If I were to be destroyed, she might regain some of her anima. But you wouldn't need us for that. No, there is more. I want you to free all of us, all of the Yari, from Fiel Thanos' spell. Through Midia, Fiel Thanos is gathering the power of the anima collected in the Arliths. He means to use this power to lay siege to the world below, to Evilise. What can we do? You must reach the Arliths before Midia does, and destroy them. Well, we've already done. It's already happened 2 out of 3. This will free the anima trapped within. That explains why Balthier wanted to destroy the Arlith. He has not succeeded. Had he not succeeded, I would not have been able to bring you here. You should thank him. Well, we have gotten pretty good at snatching victory from the Jaw's defeat. Van. Don't worry, Lead. Before we're through, you'll be feeling anger, sorrow. It'll be great. Because that's part of life, too. And when it's all over, we'll have a good laugh together. To the last Aurolith. The last Aurolith is in the Keep of Forgotten Time, the seat of Fiel Thanos' power. Destroy the Aurolith and free the last of the stolen anima. Then all that will remain is to defeat Fiel Thanos himself. To do this, and the Angel, the Yari, and Midia will be whole once more. Do you know where this Keep of Forgotten Time is? Only Midia knows where it can be found. Then if her anima was stolen, we'll just have to steal it back. Thank you. In you, I see hope. Oh, is that a sword? Ah, it is! Oh, neat. Is that the end of Chapter 7? Chapter 7, Part 1. Okay. Oh, and we're back on the ship. All in one piece, yes? What's the big idea? Oh, nothing. Okay. That wasn't a dream, was it? No, mine was definitely real. Yeah, mine too. Chapter 7, Part 2. The Oath. The straw's not looking good, Kupo. I can't say how long it'll be before she's ready to fly again. Do you have room for a weary Moogle to rest his pom-pom, Kupo? No objection from me, Kupo. No. Is Balthier with you? Good to see you sleepyheads are finally up. I've kept our guests waiting for you on the bridge. Who's that? That's Nono, the Strahl's mechanic. You two look like you've been up to something. Come on, out with it. It's a secret! Who knows if you'd believe us anyway? Balthier, good of you to join us. I've just about had it with you. Vaughn, calm down. You knew all this would happen when you took the treasure, didn't you? Well, if you were going to share the treasure, you could have at least let us in on the rest. Who do you think you are making us think you turned against us? Some leading man you're turning out to be. Since when am I the leading man? You would be if you had acted. Balthier joins the party, friend joins the party. Hopefully for good. Why don't we get everything out in the open to clear the air? No more secrets. I think not. We're under attack. That's not good. The Galbana surrounded. Kupo! Everyone to your stations. Fair enough. Aha! Oh, a gun and a bow. So, stuff for Balthier and Fran. Nice. Alright. I'll have to check that out. Oh, and the Everburn is at the bottom of the list? Holy crap. Anything new on this? Yep. Lesrecta, Isle of Illusions. Realm of the Yari, created by the anima Fiel Thanos, has stolen through the Arliths. It is a world that lies between worlds, rich in mist. The surrounding gates are the portals through which the Yari enter our world, and on rare occasion, when the mist seethes and boils, through which we may enter theirs. I wait, but she does not return. Her friends tell me she'd been playing near a summoning gate when she vanished. I must accept that she walks the world of illusion now. Perhaps it is the will of the Eternal. Account of an Angel Mother. Arasite's Truth. It is widely known that Arasite is the focus used to summon Yari, yet few are aware of the ramifications. With each summoning, the summoner's anima is siphoned away, stored in the great Arliths. So habitually do the Angel use these summoning stones, they are grown devoid of all feeling. Something is amiss. Strange tidings since the Arasite came. Though the bitter wars are ended, there is an undeniable sense that something irreplaceable has been taken from us. Fiel Thanos, what have you done? Testimony of a heretic. Yep. Balthier, legendary sky pirate with an unlikely past. His love for treasure gets him in trouble often as not, and this is how he came to travel with Vaughn and the others. The self-proclaimed leading man, Balthier has chosen to step out of the limelight for a time. Oh, how the miserable have risen. Here I am, a bounty on my head, and Balthier is celebrated from one end of Evil East to the other. If only I had a proper ship to give chase. This derelict should do nicely. The Camden. Fran, Balthier's most trusted ally. Fran is a fierce warrior and skilled mechanist. As a Viera, she is uniquely aware of the mist that pervades all things. Young in appearance, her people are long-lived, obscuring her true age. And don't ask, it's impolite. The mist in the Arasite is strong. If I am not careful, even I might succumb to it. The Viera among these sky pirates do not know the danger in which they place themselves. It is all too easy to lose oneself to these stones. And no, Chief Mechanist on Balthier's airship, the Strahl. Sure-fingered and dexterous Moogles are highly prized members in any crew. There would be no airships today if not for the pioneering Moogles who invented them. There's much talk these days of the superiority of Arcadian airships, but don't count us out just yet, Kupo! And log entries. I presume there's a good bit in here. Ah, Izzy. There were tremors in the mountains, and nobody's returned since. I searched the caves, but couldn't find anyone, and before I knew it, the Strahl was gone. I hope for the best, but somehow I doubt everyone just got lost. Searching. I'm starting to get worried. I questioned Sky Pirates, the Angel, and even had Kusith ask the Yari, but no one knows where everyone's gone. It's as if they vanished into thin air. But they have to be somewhere. Wondering. If this is a joke, I'm not laughing. I know they're out there, somewhere. We'll search again tomorrow. We mustn't exhaust yourself so, Master Tomage. They'll be back before you know it. And hope. I saw Fran and Balthier today. They tell me everyone's alive and well, and that I need only stay put and wait for them to return. I'm too exhausted to go anywhere anyway. Back on board. Sorry for the scare we gave you, Tomage. I thought you'd give up on us and be halfway back to Evil East by now. Well, looks like Clan Galbana is back together. Okay. Still a decent number of missions left. thought as much, and so here we came to await your return. How'd you know you'd find us here? The mist will always lead one home, if it is their wish to find it. Okie dokie. What do you have for accessories? Skill gains. Increases groups range damage. Cool. Try shot. Okie dokie. Let's see who's deciding to attack us. Is it Begamnon or is it somebody else? Mission 7-4. Angel Uprising. Oh boy. And they're all flyers because obviously. Why are they attacking? Their anima have returned. And here's the result. Base emotions are most quick to surface. They probably don't even realize what they're doing. Vaughn, don't let yourself become a slave to the stone. Make sure you're the one using it, not the other way around. You know about the Arliths? The highlights, at least. I'm not letting anyone steal my anima. Defeat all enemies. Your soul crystal must survive. So yeah, they're all flyers. Surprise. Which means... Okay, you're locked in, which is fine. But I need all the ranged I can get for this, I think. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Lead? Why do you fight alongside these savages? I wish to learn the truth. The truth of our people and Lemures. And most importantly, the truth of Fiol Thanos. What manner of god is he? What are the depths of his cruelty? You would challenge the Eternal? Blasphemy! No longer can we remain trapped here. We must cast our gaze to the world beyond. A world filled with trust and love stretches beneath us. I will hear no more. You are a traitor and a heretic. I just worry whether they're ever going to actually, where any of these are actually going to be coming at us. Oh, there's one. There's one group. I am willing to wait as long as it takes for them to just throw themselves at us. Okay. Whew. There we go. That takes care of them. Holy cow, that's a lot of experience. Rogue's boots. The angel, this land. All lonely pawns of the Ocuria. Another fine legacy of Ivalice's gods. The Ocuria, undying beings who named themselves gods, ruled over Ivalice and guided the fate of man. Thousands of years passed in the age of the gods. There arose in Ivalice a race of winged people who would be known as the Angel. The Urcuria sought to control and guide the Angel as they had the other races of Ivalice. But the Angel would not be ruled, instead choosing to flee into the skies, or so it was believed. Fearing the wrath of the gods they had so angered, the Angel used the Auroliths to erect a barrier that would forever seclude them. But a terrible madness lingered within the Angel, a lust for revenge against the gods who had driven them from their birthplace. And so the Angel passed from the pages of Ivalice's history and into her legends. Per Vama, the floating lands, in the border skies they wait, untrodden, unknown, there sleeps life eternal. Okay then. All this time, another chapter of Ivalice's history lay waiting in the skies. Then we found the cache of Globados, a treasure with a connection to the Eternal. The legend was obviously true, and the cache was the key. Once again, we'd managed to find ourselves a treasure worth its weight in troubles. Eternity is an illusion. But there is one person who believes in that illusion. The Judge of Wings. The Judge is a woman from Ivalice named Medea. She loved a man named Velis. So you have met. But Thanos is using Medea. Yes, Thanos. I'm beginning to rather mislike the gods. Where there is life, there is always choice. So you mean that Medea wants to take over Ivalice? If she does, we must stop her. What'll it be, Vaughn? I don't know who's worse. The Urcuria for driving the Angel to hide up here, or Thanos for stealing their anima all this time. But there's one thing I am sure about. Gotta find that last Aurolith and destroy it, or the Angel will never be free. Destroying the Aurolith will give Lemures reason to hope again. And once the barrier is down, we can come back and visit anytime we like. We have friends we want to visit here, right? How moving. So, where do we go next? We have to find Medea. She can tell us where the last Aurolith is. One thing troubles me. Why did Medea first come to Lemures? She couldn't have known about the cache of Globados. Sorry to interrupt, but there's been a development you may be interested in. A fleet of airships is approaching from Ivalice. And Queen Ash's flagship is with them. Ash is coming? Oh dear. Chapter 7 complete. Alrighty. You can now travel to Leviathan. Gateway to Ivalice? Okay. Anything new on this front? Yes, there is. Let's see what new stuff we can do here. Any new mementos I can put in. No. I've about had it with all these secrets. What did happen between you and the Judge of Wings? We encountered her before you. She sought the impossible, to use the power of the Eternal to restore life to the unliving. The rest, you know. You fought her and lost? Yes. What happened then? You nursed Balthier back to health, right? I wouldn't be much of a partner had I not. Balthier was telling me some stuff, and I was wondering if you could help me get it all straight. Okay. Lemures. Let's see. A long, long time ago, the Angel lived in Evil East too, but the Ocuria turned against them. Right, and that's when they ran away to Lemures. But the Ocuria made a barrier around the Lemures, and the Angel were trapped there. No wonder they hold a grudge against Evil East. Yeah, I guess it's not all the Sky Pirates' fault. Feel Thanos. Feel Thanos is the god of the Angel. He's been using the Auroliths to steal their anima, and that's where the Yari come from. That's why we gotta destroy all the Auroliths. Exactly. And even with the Judge of Wings. And even the Judge of Wings is doing what Feel Thanos says. So if we can figure out who he is, we might learn more about her too. We're good. People haven't been eating much lately, but I don't think it's my cooking. It's hard to keep up an appetite in the middle of all this fighting. Speak for yourself. I don't want to go charging into battle on an empty stomach. Maybe Tomaj knows where we can find something for a nice meal. Notice board. Ha 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 ha. Tomaj's heart is in the right place, but he doesn't know his glossaire rings from a sky stone. I'll have to have a long talk with him before he goes near another airship engine. Oh, it's dreadful, terrible, catastrophe. Poor No-No. Astral Kupo, Sky Pirates Kupo. There it was, Kupo. Help, Kupo, the Angel Kupo! Don't get your pom-pom in a knot. Just slow down and start from the beginning. No time to explain, Kupo. We must act at once. Kupo, Kupo! Alright. I'll do what I can. Just calm down. If the Straw's in trouble, we'll help. You must, Kupo. It's a matter of life and death. Of course, Kupo. I'll post it on the notice board so you don't forget. Alright, let's see what I can make. First off, new weapons for Fran and Balthier. What must the gun be? Steady. If you can't hit what you aim at, it's worthless. Bow for Fran. What comes first in a bow? I'll worry about the Duster and the Bloodsword later. Yeah, that's an improvement. Yep. Oh, right, there was a new accessory for you. Steel abilities? Since when have I had steel abilities? Oh, those abilities. Okay, never mind. I thought it meant, like, you know, stealing items. Anything new in here? No. I should probably talk to you, though. Fran said you'd be back here before long. Nothing gets past her, does it? She's always been like that. You know how those Vieira are. I'm glad you decided to listen to her. Far be it from me to ignore the wishes of a lovely Vieira. That's for 5 melee battles. That was for money. That's forging packs. Okay. I thought there was one for creating a number of different weapons, but I guess not. Alright. My business is my own. Fine, don't tell me. I held a lovely lady in my hand, and I wanted to see her properly tended to. I don't even want to know. Any other new log entries? North wind. Clouds sail serenely past, but the wind is chill. Warriors I once called ally were among the party that attacked the ship. Had I not met you, I would be as they. I shudder at the thought. Any other new thing? Oh, here we go. The Underworld, a common age-old expression for Evilise. Though the Agel are children of Evilise, they challenged their gods and were banished to the skies for this heresy. The sorrow of their loss soon turned to anger, and they embraced their exile, swearing off all contact with the world they'd left below. You are now a people of the clouds. Leave all thoughts of the underworld behind. They need not burden you. Your place is here, in Lemures, and no other. Stray not from the canon, and the cup of peace shall ever be full for you. The canon, Book of Ardor, Canto 20. The Chronicles, a scroll found in the Glabados ruins detailing the origins of Lemures and the history of the Agel. Of particular note are the passages describing the rise of the Agel against the Ocuria and their defeat and exile that were to follow. Once they walked Evilise beside her gods, but kneel before them they would not, so they rose against them, and so sealed their doom among the skies. Okay. Let's get started on these missions. Do them now while I can. Glad we made it in time, though I never expected to see you here guarding the Strahl for us. It is the will of my people. We are not soon to forget we owe you our lives. Keep your lives, far be it from us to indebt you, much less collect. Let's put coyness aside for now. Whatever your reasons, thank you. We'll take care of everything from here. Defeat all enemies. At least one ally must survive. Fire... Earth. Okay. Fire and Earth. Yeah, I've got 8 Auracite. I might as well at least use it. I'll grab that one just for the... just so I have the entire... So the only thing I have left is the outer ring. So I'm kind of curious what this one's going to be. And then we have Odin here. Which, I mean, sure. So as of now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. So as of now, I need 18 Auracite to get all the rest of these. All right. Double check. Is there summoning gates here? Yes, there is. All right. Hopefully these missions won't be as hard as some of the other ones we've had. Although I did kinda... Oh dear. Okay, so the mission isn't reliant on this guy surviving. Good. I didn't realize there was quite so many of them. Ah, the revive didn't come in time. But you still got a ton of experience, though. Vaughn learned Time Slip. Okay. Sky Amulet, 3 more Aurosite. He saved both the Angel and the Thrall. No mean feat. I should hope he can manage that much by now. Your apprentice has learned well. You should know I don't keep apprentices. Yet you have much in common. Spare me the patronizing. Much indeed. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother. I'm learning the value of having a whole lot arranged. Let's see. What was the thing I got? I honestly don't remember what it was that I got. I appreciate. Oh, right, it was that. All right. Sounds good. So, as of now, I think I'll have at least 3 on standby, just in case. Although I'm not exactly spoiled for choice on ones to pick from. Next up, comfort food. It's been a long, hard fight, but moping about won't do you any good. Straight from my ears to yours. Fresh foodstuffs in Arda. You owe it to yourself. Let's see. Comfort food. The Amir Cool Range. I don't remember the last time we had a decent meal. You're gonna have to wait a little longer. I think these monsters want to make a meal of us. Nothing comes between a sky pirate and his dinner. Tonight, we earn our meal. I know this isn't exactly what you signed up for, Balthier. Better I lend a hand and it be done with quickly so we can attend to more pressing matters. Gather the foodstuffs. At least one ally must survive. Ranged. So, earth and water. So with the ranged I actually would want more melee, but I only have one source of that. And not a whole lot of flying, so I don't necessarily need ranged, but it's always good to have at least some on hand. And I did not think to look and see if there were gates in here. I keep forgetting about that. But there was not, so having the three didn't really accomplish anything. Ninja gear. Okay. We're good. We're good. Oh. Quickening. You die now. Thank you. Whew. At least the healers survived. That's the important thing. Got cockatrice eggs. Power Snare. Cool. Crimson Gear and Ninja Gear. Sorry you had to go through all of this because of me. Do not apologize. You ought not dismiss the value of such errands. I dare say Vaughn regards these errands more highly than most. He does have trouble keeping his priorities straight. Best be on your way. It won't do to keep a crew of hungry sky pirates. Right. Thanks, Balthier. Alright. That percentage is rising. Always feels good. Let's see. There's the ninja gear. And crimson gear. Magic actually goes down, but I get more defense and fire resistance. Yeah. Defense is, when in doubt, go defense. Alright. Next. Ordered Chaos. Age will gather at the Arlith's Cradle on Arda to stage their attack on Ivalice. Black words, but nothing unexpected. What is unexpected is to find sky pirates among their ranks. What's going on? Ordered Chaos. Angel fighting alongside sky pirates? Now I've seen everything. You ally yourself with the very menace you seek to repel? They fight alongside us. Loyalty brought in Arasite. No different. Loyalty bought in Arasite. No different than Yari. That's the way of it. Now it's time to earn our keep. Destroy the enemy's soul crystal. Your soul crystal must survive. Does contain summoning gates, and you have a Shiva. So mostly fire. And you guys have weakness to fire as well. Works out nicely. It always feels me somewhat nervous when I'm sending so many flyers against so many ranged, but all right. come. Nope. I guess that's one. I was gonna say one enemy leader down, but they're gonna respawn eventually anyway. Okay. Not gonna bother with the... Now claim this. Everyone go after the crystal. Sooner that thing goes bye-bye, the sooner we can go home. And we're done. Whew. And hello, Ironhead. Thank you for the raid. Dang, that's a lot of experience. Now I'll learn Hypnotic Dance and an Artemis Bow. Okay. If you ask me, the Angel and the Sky Pirates are all out of their minds. Is Auracite really worth turning against their own? They seemed happy enough just stealing it up to now. Why the change of heart? They lose that which the Angel have begun to regain, their anima. Whatever the cause, a bitter war looms before us. The game is the same, only the stakes have changed. Yeah, we've got to save everybody from themselves. Alright, the next couple missions look like rare encounters, which might be Esper unlocks. But first things first, there was a new weapon. Is it an improvement? No, it would have been an improvement over the base level bow, but not compared to the one that I made. All right. Dang, Atari 2600. That's old school stuff. That's before my time. Alright. Next up, Echo of Thunder and Destiny in the Stars. Alright. A powerful scion lurks in the Amirkul underground. The sound of thunder rolls from the cavern, shaking the foundations of Arda. There will be danger aplenty, but don't say I didn't warn you. What kind of big nasty thing is this going to be? Shemazai? Here? Perhaps the Angel's newfound rage has drawn him forth. Rage he seems intent on directing at us. Okie dokie. I assume you're electric. Yes. It's all Earth. All right. Was there... I keep forgetting if there's... There are summoning gates, okay. And Balthier is locked in. Curious. So you are melee type, yes. The vampire being a healing type feels awkward and unusual, but oh well. Okay. So notably, that one. Since there aren't any enemy leaders, they can't, what do I have on the games? gate. That's quite a few of them. How close are you to... Yeah, this is basically a sequel to 12. And while it does feel more in line with tactics, the fact that this is real-time strategy as opposed to turn-based does make it different. I don't think it hits the one I'm aiming at. But you're down. Good. And I think everybody survived. Holy cow. Vortex and a brave suit. And more Arasite. The Scion's wrath. It is the rage in the world incarnate. As rage spreads through the sky continent, more such Scions will stir. We can't let that happen. I couldn't agree more. The fewer complications, the better. Complications? Don't listen to him, Lead. Balthier likes to crack wise. Someone has to be the foil to our leading man. Defeating Shemhazai, the Whisperer has enabled Balthier to use the Element of Treachery Quickening. Element of Treachery transforms the user into a shooting star, dealing devastating damage to one enemy. Cool. I was expecting that to be a new Esper, which might still be the case. Let's look. Haha! I mean, sure. There's this one non-elemental one that I'm wondering about. We've already got two melee ones. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a flyer, since technically Ultima rather, is a ranged, so... Right. There was new equipment. For Philo, at least. I mean, more attack. It's better for now. Was it this one? Yes. More equipment! Yeah. Alright, so there should be one more. Destiny in the Stars. Gugoza Falls. I've never seen a shooting star before. It sounds like it must be beautiful. See for yourself. Oh boy. That's no star, it's Exodus! His is the power of destruction. Where fall his stars, death follows. We can't let him destroy the island. We have to stop him. He comes. Defeat Exodus. At least one ally must survive. So this is going to be... Yep, okay. So this is going to be your quickening ability. Mostly fire. Mostly fire. Does not contain summoning gates, though. That is important. So there's no reason to have a 3. Alrighty. If nothing else, doing all these is not only more experience, but we're getting good stuff for this. Okay, that's just a scavenging spot. All right. Okay, never mind. What? Nah. If I need Raise, I can switch to Raise. Oh, there's a scavenging spot here, too. You're a... Yes, you are a flyer. Well, might as well... scavenge some stuff. Alright, I think the smart thing to do is to knock these guys out, just so they can't sneak up on me. Actually, do that. Coming here by your lonesome. And nope. That's one of my flyers gone. Oh well. Healing is good. Healing is so good. Vaughn, how close are you? Okay, you've still got a ways to go, unfortunately. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Uh-oh. Incoming. And down you go! Nice! Whew. Fran learns Silencing Arrow. Dancing Queen, Battle Suit, and an R-Sight. So much for seeing shooting stars. Better luck next time. I share your disappointment. The stars hold much beauty. You like looking at the stars too? I do, though the heavens are best viewed from the sky. I'm afraid that will have to wait until the straw is out of repairs. You could always watch from the Galbana. Or not. I don't think it would be the same. Defeating Exodus, the Judge Saul has enabled Fran to use the Gaze of the Void quickening. Gaze of the Void fires a barrage of arrows that removes all enemy buffs. Okay. So I presume that's gonna show up on here. Yep. So there's only 2 left that haven't been revealed. It's gonna be the melee fire type and 1 more non-elemental. I know you got some armor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this gonna show the last thing I got, or no? Oh! Okay, so I do have that in my inventory, I just can't use it. Or I guess I can't discard it. Hold on. So, can I equip this thing? Yes, but it's not really much of an improvement. Dancing Queen, there it is. Yep. Sounds good. Alright, so I believe that is... appears to be all of the side missions so far, unless... well, I might have a new memento to put in. No. Be honest, Fawn, has my cooking gotten any better? I've got to hand it to you, Penelo. It really has. Even Kites and Philo are cleaning their plates. I don't know what you did to those eggs we found in the mountains, but they were fantastic. Thanks, Vaughn. Too bad Balthier doesn't share your enthusiasm. He wouldn't touch it, huh? It is not your cooking he mislikes. For all his sophistication, he is in many ways still a child. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. He definitely likes things his way. You have come to know him well. It's Ash's ship, but do you think she's on it? It sure would be nice to see her again. It has been a while. She's been busy. She's too busy running the kingdom for something like this, though, isn't she? Too busy to see you, that's for sure. Uh-huh. Ash wouldn't do that. At least, I don't think she would. Well, try to show her some respect for once, okay? When haven't I? you have anything to say? They do? Take you and Balthier, for example. You didn't really hate him, yet you struck him. You saw that, did you? It's kind of hard to explain. It was a conversation I didn't want to have with him, so I kept it short. Is there anything new in here? Okay. Right, there was 2 goblin pouches. I only need the 1. One thing that was suggested in a guide that I read once is that since I only have limited space and I don't know how limited it is, I should keep the low-grade ones down to about 3. Since I would probably be more likely to be using the mediums and highs whenever possible for actually making stuff. Plus, it's a good source of money for whenever I may need such things. On some level, I feel like maybe I should be selling some of the mediums too, but... Especially... yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to be needing 11 of those. You really fixed this place up? How kind of you to notice, but it was not me. Nono is the fixer-upper who deserves the credit. It's the least I could do. A small thank you for saving the Strahl Kupo. Anytime, and thanks for doing this, Nono. Alright. Begamna's taste in clothing? I hadn't really noticed. Oh, jeez. Some of these questions, I swear. I'm gonna wait and see if that's actually an improvement first. Alright, so let's see if those are actually improvements. I mean, yeah, but there's enough downgrades there to make me nervous. So I'm gonna hold off on that. And frankly, I don't know if the increase in attack speed is that worth it. I mean, if I come across another group that's weak to Earth, sure, assuming I remember. Oh. Whatever will Master Tomage do? What's this about Tomage? Ah, was I mumbling again? I'm afraid I let myself drift off. You see, Master Tomage learned the whereabouts of an exceptional material, but for some reason he does not post it on the notice board. What's stopping him? If he doesn't post it, what good does it do? Just so, and that is what I will tell him. I thought you'd never ask. I got caught on one of this ship's wings, and Master Tomage came to my rescue. He saved my life, he did. And what about before that? I came from a place beyond the clouds. I thought we were already in a place beyond the clouds. So I think I might have another quest lined up. And that's just the same. Aha! Incentive. To take down stronger foes, we'll need stronger weapons, and I've learned of a material inside the cavern on Arda that should do nicely. Watch yourself in there. Let's go! Underworld marauders. You would pillage all that which is ours until nothing remains. You've got it all wrong. We have need of these materials. Your needs matter not, traitor. The winds of justice guide my wings. Judgment is nigh. Gather the materials. At least one ally must survive. Do we have gates? No, we do not. And we got Ramu. And suddenly we do have something to use Earth-type weapon with. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Although you are level 36, so fine. So earth and water. Yeah, having the range is definitely going to be helpful on this. Right, and no gates, so no threes. Alright. I'll have to do some digging later on to see if there was any quests that I missed. That I missed the trigger for. I think I've been good on that so far. Because I know there were some quests, some missions that became unavailable after Chapter 7, but I'm pretty sure I got all of those. Alright. And one of my Hespers, one of my goblins is already gone. Oh boy. Ah, you're trying to be sneaky. We ain't gonna have that. I see these guys, so I want to deal with them before they try to sneak up on me. Plus, there's a scavenging point that I need to take care of, too. Oh, really? Okay. Just gotta be on the watch out for any more ones trying to sneak up on me. Like that! I see them. I see you. Oh boy, I lost some stuff there. That's not good. Nope. I don't like confusion. At least these guys are minding their own business until I provoke them. Oh, okay. Incoming! Alright, they took care of the fodder. And Ramu is down. But the random stuff that pop up are still being a thing. Yeah, I really should have her have that as a gambit more often. What is this? Oh. Inflict stop. Alright. That's the last of them, so let's go and grab this last bit of resources and be on our way. Yellow levels. Balthier learns Sniper Eye. Zodiac Ore, got 2 of them. Was this the right thing to do? I feel like we stole it from them. From the Angel's point of view, we're no better than the rest of the Sky Pirates. Has the lure of wealth and riches proven too great? No, that's not why we're here. Then you've no reason to hang your head. You can't go about worrying what others think of you. Better to give up sky pirating altogether. Then I guess we just better make sure we keep doing what needs to be done. $69%. Nice. For multiple reasons. And okay. You still don't have anything new to say. How about you? The Angel have always been a patient and generous people. To see them take up arms over the salvaging of a few paltry materials would once have been unthinkable. You must be talking about what happened back in the mountains. I guess times are changing. Perhaps, but it is still painful to watch as Lemures changes before my eyes. It is my home, after all. Yeah, I never thought about it that way. But no good will come of this gloomy talk. I must apply myself to my work. Pretty sure I've already made everything that I can make, yeah. Until I get more sources of Everburn, there isn't anything else I can do. It always feels like my extra quests always seem to come from either Kusith or Pinello. Alright. Time to see how... Let's see if Ash is actually on board. And see what business they have with us. Or just in general, really. If they're not opening fire, that's a good sign. And there's Ash. Okay. Definitely looks different in this art style compared to the original. Chapter 8, Ivalice. Ivalice Revisited. I wish there were time for a more proper reunion, but time is one luxury we do not have. Sky pirates have been wreaking havoc throughout Ivalice. Oh, Bosch is here too! I didn't recognize you! They fight using beasts unlike any we've seen. The Sky Pirates use some sort of magic stone to summon them. That's Auracite, it has to be. You can use it to summon Yari. They're like espers. We've heard of these Yari and Lemures from such Sky Pirates as we've managed to capture. We cannot allow stones of such power to fall into just any hands. It would mean another war, or worse. You have some experience handling Yari. The Empire is studying them, but we want your help until the situation is brought under control. I guess we're heading back to ground level. You got it, Ash. We'll do whatever we can. Then it's settled. Thank you, Vaughn. Would it have killed you to call her Your Highness or Majesty for once? Seems like a good opportunity for both of us, though. I was hoping we could go back to Ivalice to find out more about Nydia and the cache. Then we make for Ivalice. We'll take on another member of our party there. Another? Another member? Who? I guess it'll be a surprise. Ash joins the party. Bosch joins the party. Alright. now travel to Dalmasca Estersund. Navigating the world map. Touch the Leviathan to descend to Evilise. Oh boy! All right. Yep. So we are just head back down to the ground, huh? So. Ash is ranged. What's your... Oh, you use hand bombs! Oh! Okay. Here's max XP. Good. Huh. Very interesting. Any entries on them yet? Yep. Ashelia Dalmasca, young queen of the recently liberated Kingdom of Dalmasca. Lady Ashe led Vaughn and the others in their struggle against the Empire. Strong-willed by nature, it is little surprise that she has chosen to confront the impending Yari threat in person. I called upon the young queen today to see if we might be of any assistance in this latest threat to our kingdoms. To my surprise, she was not receiving visitors and would not be for some time. Pity to have traveled so far for naught. Bosch von Rosenberg, a decorated hero of Dalmasca, he fought alongside Ashe and Vaughn against the Empire and is widely believed dead. He toils now in secret under his brother's name as a judge in the Arcadian Empire, the well-being of the people ever foremost in his mind. We have sworn never to speak of Captain Bosch. He willingly sacrificed his own honor so that peace might take root. I do not know that I could do something so noble as that. Member of the Dalmascan Resistance. The Queen. I can hardly believe Vaughn and Pinello are really friends with the Queen. You told us before, and I believed you, but I don't think it had really sunk in until now. I wouldn't want to get on the Queen's bad side. She'd probably throw me in a dungeon. Ah, no rebuttal. Oh well. Just gonna take one. Oop. That was the Angel Uprising. So there's only 12 main missions left, it looks like. And I didn't skip any numbers. And there's only 13 side missions. Okay. We are making progress. Down we go. Alright, Dalmasca Estersund. Desert lying east of the royal city of Rabanastre. Numerous trade routes cross the desert sands, but recent Yari attacks have made commerce with outlying regions all but impossible. Mission 8-1. An irresistible opportunity. Oh boy. There's a blue crystal. Funny place for a meeting. A meeting in the city would draw too much attention. There are precious few places this airship wouldn't draw attention. Our first visitors have already arrived. Sky pirates? Here? They've laid out a warm welcome for us. Let's not disappoint them. Destroy the enemy's soul crystal. Your soul crystal must survive. Oh, a bunch of ones and twos. but they're level 39. Okay. And a good bit of variety, it turns out. Let me just double check. If there are summoning gates. As tempting as that is, I only have level 1 and ranged? That seems a little odd. But that is the truth of it. All right. What is the most common weakness? Lightning. Alright. Is this the best idea? Probably not, but it's what I'm going with. Not to mention... That's going to be no flyers whatsoever. Which, honestly, is probably not the worst thing. Flyers always seem like the most vulnerable ones anyway. attack radius. Protect Guz sounds good. Oh, right. I forgot that these ones were here. Although I need to take care of this. There we go. Nope. You go away. Alright, that'll take care of this one. Blow you all up! Got you cornered. Goodbye. Ha ha ha. Oh, 2 new sets of recipes. Cool. This way, Excellency. Larsa? Not sure who I was expecting, but oh well. It's been far too long. Larsa, this is the last place I expected to see you. When I heard you'd all be gathered in one place, I couldn't resist. And the situation before us is more dire than you might know. I trust you're all familiar with the person calling herself the Judge of Wings. We've met. Yeah, you could say that. We're trying to find her. Her choice of the title Judge has done little to improve people's opinions of the Empire. She's been staging attacks throughout Evilise. We must act quickly. If we can stop her, we stop the attacks. What's more, we cannot simply leave the Yari she's using in these attacks to wander freely. I am kept appraised of her deployment and movement. I want you to help us eradicate them. No problem. Do you suppose we might continue this conversation inside? Such a fine assemblage of personages is likely to draw even more unwanted attention than this ship. He has a point. Taking counsel. Taking counsel. Talk to your companions to learn what information they have about the Judge of Wings. Okay. Enough talk. Let's get back to exploring. Okay. Yes, you cannot need to ask me where next to go. It would seem Armidia held another piece of the cache of Glabados. I wonder what other secrets lay undiscovered in the ruins. It wouldn't hurt to take another look. You can now travel to Glabados ruins. I wish I could help, but I've been away too long to be of much. If you want my advice, ask someone who's been in Evilise a little more recently. Like, say, Ash and Bosch. All this time we've been in the Mores, and the Yari have been attacking people down in Evilise. What's the Judge of Wings doing in Evilise? Good question. Ah, yeah, Larsa's here too. I've just heard word of the Judge of Wings' whereabouts. It would seem she's been spotted near the Parameter Rift. We must investigate at once. Travel to the Parameter Rift. I should like to see the ruin that held this piece of Arasite. What other links to Lemures might it hide? I have news you want to hear, Van. There was someone asking about Lemures not long before all this began. Who? And where? I do not know, but I know where to find someone who might. He's in Giza Plains, just outside Rabanastre. The information he has may prove useful. Travel to Giza Plains. So, we have a plan now? Close enough. Let's get going. Okay, you're just going. Giza Plains, Parameter Rift, and the Glabados ruins. I wanted to talk to Ash too, but suddenly she's not here. Was Larsa part of the group? No, he's not. Alright, nothing new there. Larsa Solador, boy emperor of the Arcadian Empire. Before assuming the mantle of empire, Lord Larsa traveled with Lady Ashe and Vaughn as he sought to avert the war set in motion by his father and elder brother. His love of peace has not faltered, and he brings all his power to bear to maintain that peace. Some felt Lord Larsa ill-fit to lead the Empire. They heralded the fall of House Solador. Surely those voices must now fall silent. He is led with strength and wisdom. He has been tempered by the fires of war. He is an example for us all. Judge Magister's address to the Senate. Any more log entries? The Emperor. I can't believe we're going to see Larsa. If only it were under better circumstances. I almost feel guilty being happy about it. Don't. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you two. Let's see. What kind of recipes do we have now? New weapons for Ashe and Bosch. Okay, how many more sets of recipes are there? 5, oh boy. I'll worry about making those later. But yeah, there ain't that much left, I'll be told. I'll probably do some digging to see if there were any mission triggers that I missed. But I guess join me next time when we see what kind of nonsense is going on down in Evil East. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.